And we are live. Dubs in the chat, on time stream, on time, let's go. www.likethe.com. Today's episode of the Philly Phil Twitch Show is brought to you by Sky Vodka. I drink it all, pal. On the 100th episode, I'm gonna play the sound bite where I ate it all, pal. So maybe on the 100th episode, I'll give a little bit more lore behind the episodes. Oh, that's why he says that. This episode of the Philly Phil Twitch Show is brought to you by viewers like you and your generous Cash App donations. All donations are a tax write-off. We are a charitable non-profit. I mean, charitable. I don't know why I thought charitable makes money. It's like we are a profiting non-profit. That's what it sounded like to me. All right, let's start the show. Hoo hoo hoo, hoo hoo. I guess we watching the regular creators this week. Then next week we could alternate. I thought the videos would be better. They don't be no better. Still a whole video. Don't take a note. He's posting more videos. I don't think we'll ever catch up. I would just have to live stream and just watch every video until we caught up. Win 8-hour stream. Alcoholic single mom of 2 still wants Prince Charming. Ain't no Prince Charming coming. Ain't no Prince Charming coming for you. Sky Vodka. Made in America.
So my name is Chelsea, I'm a single mum from Sussex, I have 2 boys.
How did that happen? How did I let that happen? And why did they pick to do that to me? Due to circumstances in my personal life, I'm going to sell my house.
I don't feel strong enough to not buy wine from the shop tonight.
What week? I've been drinking.
Alcoholism, co-parenting, single parenting, toxic relationships, weight loss, depression. I know how hard this has been to still have a mortgage with somebody 6 years after being separated. Doing my makeup with somebody that always uses a filter online.
When I went into a new relationship after my separation, I was deemed as irresponsible. I was told I wasn't thinking about the children. How could you let another man into your house?
These are my 3 things I will never ever accept in a relationship ever again moving forward. Number 1, having our locations turned on. I don't want to know where you are all the time, and I don't want you to know where I am all the time. Number 2, anyone that feels like it is acceptable to remotely raise their voice to my children or to my dog.
What did I tell you guys? I told you this 2 videos ago. You're never the priority.
I mean, you gotta raise your children. That's the part of raising children. Like, you're supposed to just never raise your voice and just let them be bad. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, you raise your voice at them to straighten them out. And you're supposed to put a little bit of fear of God in them. Like, you know what I'm saying? These kids nowadays are just too fearless.
First is her kids, then the baby daddy, then her family, then the dog, and then it's you.
No, thank you. Why would I allow you to raise your voice and shout at them? And thirdly, the last one is anyone that has nowhere to live when you meet.
That's why I'm not dating a single mom. It's like, what? I'm yelling at your kids and I'm beating them. F you talking about?
Them. Doesn't have.
Like, we together. These are my kids now. I'm gonna raise them like they my own. If you ain't even gonna give me the option to raise them like my own, then like, why am I here? Okay, just so I could pay for your kids for some other man's mistake. Oh yeah. We see the logic here.
friend, or is sleeping on someone's sofa, or
Does that sound beneficial to a man? Nah.
you know, things happen in life, but there's always a reason that
Exactly,
Core reason why men are not dating single mothers.
ma'am. Shit happens in life, but you're a single mother for a reason. You're over 30. You have 2 children. You've been divorced. You're battling alcoholism and depression. And now you have standards. And you want a guy that can't even discipline your dog. Can you understand how delusional that is?
The dog, though, is crazy. So the dog just peeing and pooping all over her house. The dog peeing, pooping all over the house, chewing up the furniture and her shoes and all that. Kids is bad. Like, oh, her whole scene is chaotic.
This is why I tell you guys stay away from single mothers.
that person doesn't have anywhere to live, and there is no way that I'm falling for any love bombing, letting you stay on my sofa, and then not being able to get rid of you.
Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
Riddle me this. Why after a first date, if you make out, you end up in a 3-month-long situationship? If you just kiss once, you're never going to see that person again. If you fuck each other, that means you don't actually like each other. And if you don't touch at all, that means you found your husband.
It's simple, man, because the one that actually wants a relationship, wants to get married, is not in a hurry to kiss you or to sleep with you, man. The other ones are players. They're going to kiss you. They're going to give it...
You know what I'm saying? The husband, he's playing the long game. Anything lower than the husband is like, what temporary pleasures can I get as quickly as possible in the least amount of time?
The butterflies. They're going to sleep with you and then ghost you, man. By the way, guys, stay till the end because there are 2 crazy videos at the end that I want you to see.
I heard that you want to date single moms. Well, come on.
Nope, you heard wrong,
Come
man.
on, then.
We don't want to date single moms. We just want to have a fun time with single moms and then send them back to the streets from which they belong.
Give you a few pointers. First things first. Never offer to pay for a dinner. You actually...
I mean, yeah, like we talk like we're about to save you and cuff you up, but we're lying. We're lying to your face, and they don't know that we're lying. And we're just saying that to get in your pants, to sleep with you, and then never see you again.
love only being available for 2 hours every other Tuesday.
So not only that you're dating a single mother, you should also pay for the sitter, okay?
And if
The
you ever
version-
notice that the trash needs to be taken out, do not. We love being superwomen. Oh, and never text that right away. We're already so used to playing games with our kids. We love men who play games too.
I already turned out from the first one. Like, she's talking about playing games. Like, I don't care about none of that. I already tuned out.
Yeah, about the free meals. We already handle making the food all day for the kids. What's one more mouth to feed?
Okay, man, I know you're being ironical. So let me ask you this. What's in it for the man? What does he get out of dating a single mother and taking care of another man's child? What?
What does the man get out of dating a single mother? Fruit snacks.
Nothing.
It don't be like having another kid.
I'm so programming now. If I don't want to look or feel like the version of myself that got played, so one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to go get a haircut.
Okay. Women are not innately attracted to like honor and justice and virtue. None of those things are like innately attractive to a woman. They don't, like on the surface of it, like, you can't be those things. Yeah, sure. But there's other things about you that she's actually attracted to.
Yeah, like your looks or your money.
Now, here's the kicker, right? Those things, like I say, morality and justice and virtue and honor, right? What that does though is it gives you status amongst other men. Yeah, right. Other men respect those things, right? If we have honor amongst brothers, you will, this is exactly what happened to your friend, you said, right? Yeah. You will sort him into your hierarchy and kind of put on a pedestal. Yeah. And then women observe that as a third party observer and say, oh, he has status amongst men. True. Therefore, they are attracted to him.
This was the worst thing. I really thought to myself, I'm going to find a single dad who already has his kids so that I don't ever have to give kids to somebody else because I am done, right? Tell me why I saw a video that said, no good woman is going to let go of a good dad. And
I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of a weak woman to me. Oh, I'm just done. I had 1 kid and I'm done. It's like, oh, are you weak? Like, you can't cut it? Just one and done? Oh, boo-hoo. It was tough. It was sad. Oh, just one and done. Oh.
a good husband, which means like any man who's single and has kids at some point did something to break that relationship apart.
Okay, man, we all know that 70% of divorces are initiated by women. So
women, by women.
70% of those cases, the man did something. That's why the woman got...
And it's more than that. It's like 85%. 86, 89.
Divorced? No, man. That's so stupid. That's ridiculous to say. But of course, you have no logic. And by the way, it's the same for you. Why would a man date a single mother that doesn't even want to give him another kid? It's so stupid. Only a simp would date you, man.
Like, what am I getting out of this? I gotta take care of some other man's kid that I can't yell at or discipline. Don't yell at my kid or the dog. I need my bleeps. Hold up.
Premium cuts and
Still missed it. Timing was off. Too many pauses and starts. It triggers a commercial. This episode is brought to you by Sky Vodka.
me.
Sky Vodka, Sky Vodka, Sky Vodka.
It literally blew my mind because I hadn't thought about the fact that no
No, man, it blew your mind because you have a very low IQ. That's why, man.
woman in her good senses is going to let go of a man that's a good dad and a good husband.
Yes, she will. Why? Because you're not logical, because you're emotional creatures. Because if you feel in that moment that he did...
Actually, those are the exact guys that they're letting go. oh, he was too much of a good guy. I wasn't getting dopamine hits every day because he's a bad guy and he stays out past 4 in the morning and you know what I'm saying, he wears leather and drives a motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't fair in my life every moment around him. I wasn't getting the hits, the dopamine hits.
Did something wrong, you get upset even if he didn't. And you all know it. Any woman that is watching this video, you know that's true. Even if he didn't do anything, if you feel like he did something, you will still get upset. So women can feel that something is wrong or that she doesn't want to be in that relationship anymore, even if nothing is wrong, and she can get divorced just because of a feeling, just because of emotion. There is nothing logical. So every woman that says this is because she has a low IQ and because she doesn't understand her own emotions. We're just going to skip this video because it's very
Low
simple.
brain.
Not all, but they are more comfortable with being secure with government assistance than a man helping them in their life. Because if a man is in their house, they don't trust us enough to get off government assistance and let's build together.
There's a reason.
That's not my fault. And this is
And it's not only government assistance. They trust their boss more than their husband. They will dress as the boss says, but not as the husband says. They will act a certain way at work as the
Like, men are dead last. Like, a woman will choose everything under the sun before a man. Welfare and my boss.
boss says, but not as the husband says. Just think about that, guys.
part of that we're not understanding. I understand the ladies that went through that.
My female dog gotta choose me. And then she a single mother. She gotta choose me before her kids. F you talking about.
In that era, but the women that's in my era didn't go through what the women
Put them kids up for adoption. We'll make some new ones. Don't worry about it, babe.
went through in the 70s and in the 80s. So these women that's growing up with this trauma from their mama can't be held against me because I was also raised by a single mother. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give me the same grace and understand, hey, I'm not who your father was to your mother. And you can't be able to build if you got more faith in Uncle Sam than me.
I'm an independent woman. I can do it by myself. That line right there, social media turned it into a badge of honor, but you're always talking about the cost. Yeah, you can do it alone, but should you have to?
Yeah, it's fun now when you're 20 and you're a feminist and you say I hate all men and I don't care about men. But what happens when you're 40, when you're 50? It's so hard, ma'am, to live alone till you're 90. Because probably with the technology that we have today, you will live till 90.
How many women are burnt out, lonely, divorced, exhausted, all while screaming, I got it on my own? We're not empowering women anymore, we're isolating them. There's a difference between having standards and being programmed to reject partnership altogether. Because now, a whole generation of girls thinks needing love, support, or protection is weak. Well, you know what's actually powerful? Letting yourself receive, letting yourself be poured into, letting yourself be soft and still be worthy. And here's the scary part. Most of this isn't coming from your own voice. It's coming from influencers, women you trusted, who's
They get influenced by social media, they get influenced by their mothers, their family, or by their friends. This is why I tell you guys, if you're in a relationship, you have to be able to talk to her and explain to her why it's not good to have single friends. They don't know what's better for you than your own husband, than your own boyfriend. They don't. They will never do.
said, you don't need a man. But they never told you what that loneliness would feel like at 2 a.m. in the morning when there's no one to hold you.
I've been in a relationship for 6 years
Okay.
with someone that intuitively had always felt good and right. We're on the same page about wanting to be married, wanting children, trip after trip, opportunity after opportunity, no engagement. This summer, we go to Europe for 3 weeks. My ancient attachment, I'm like looking for a box when he's not in the room.
Yeah.
And I found it halfway through the trip. He brought it to Europe, and then we got to the last 3 nights of our trip, and I just like crashed out. Because first of all, why would he wait until we're about to get on a flight back?
Right.
He's like, here's what I struggled with in the past, and like this little experience during the trip kind of triggered that fear for me. Now like 3 months have passed almost since Europe. So a month ago, I was like, well, it's draining my energy to feel like the jury's always.
Okay, so what I heard so far, she already found the engagement ring box before he went on the trip. Then he waited till the last 3 days of the trip. So what I'm thinking by that time is like, she probably did something where he was like, I don't want to marry this woman. Like she probably like ruined it. She probably was like, wasn't acting like the woman that I wanted to make my wife, and that's why I didn't pop the question. It's just a hypothetical here, just playing out the scenario.
He's out here. If we get to the end of the month and nothing happens, I've got to go because like I really have to put a boundary to my hurt. It's not about.
So if a guy is undecisive about
So he didn't marry me, but have you been acting like a woman to marry? Basically. There's a boundary. He has 2 days to marry me. The whole time she's just acting like somebody you don't want to marry. I'm over this. We can skip this.
the best thing is to confront him and to start arguing and nag him why doesn't he propose. Yeah, for sure that will make him propose, man. You're so smart, so smart, so smart.
About like in 1 month I want a ring on my finger.
I heard her voice for 20 seconds. I don't want to marry her. I'm tired of her.
No, I don't give a shit. I cannot keep sustaining this.
Because I think that women date men all the time who maybe they weren't initially attracted to, but because he's really funny or because he has a great personality or because he really, really adores her, they overlook the fact that maybe he's not very tall or not very handsome.
Yeah, man, that's true. But you forgot one important thing. They always do that only after they hit the wall. Only after they're dirty, when they're done with chats. Only when they're tired of chat, just sleeping with them and ghosting them. Only after that, they give the not so handsome guy or the not so tall guy a chance, man.
Or, is balding, or blah, blah, blah. I don't think men can say the same. I don't think a man would be with a woman because she has such a great personality if he didn't find her physically attractive.
Man, do you still get dates? Yes, you do. So that's not true.
Yeah, I think men are a bit more shallow when it comes to looks, and I think they project that on the women. I think
we just want to bump skins. We just want to slap at the skins.
that's why the male team.
My guy, just by the way that you gesticulate, just by the way that you talk, how you sit in that chair, you're very feminine, my guy. So there is no point in listening to what you have to say. We're just going to skip this video.
This isn't me, this is Lydia. My ex-boyfriend lived 2 train journeys away, a trip I would take every weekend to meet him at 11 p.m. on a Saturday. That's late.
Like, you think they're going to have a masculine dude on a female podcast to challenge her views and ideals? No. They're gonna have some agreeable. What's the business term for that agreeable person?
It was days after my birthday, and I just got home from a weekend together. He gave me a Pandora promise ring. Like always, I kept
I don't even know what that is, guys. Maybe I'm too old.
saying, I'm home, only to
The
find
suck
the
up or
message wasn't
something.
sending. And that's when I realised I'd been blocked on everything out of nowhere. Yeah. I had no idea this was going to happen. Nothing seemed off. The last I saw and heard from him was saying goodbye after my birthday weekend. Not a single explanation, just blocked.
So if you're unable to feel what a vibe is, then how do you have empathy?
We know how the vibe is because we have
You know, like
guys.
you're making it seem like saying a vibe is just like some crazy ass shit off the wall.
It is, man. It's a
It
very
is.
basic word. Why? Because you don't understand why you're attracted to that man. You don't understand why he gives you the butterflies. So you just say he gives me a good vibe. It's so stupid, man.
He acts the way I want him to act. Like,
No,
I'm so confused.
That's the way that's attractive. Yeah. Listen, here's the difference between me and you. I can actually define vibe. You guys fucking can't. I'll explain it for you. The vibe is an obvious. You create as a man where you feel safe, guarded, has a good time, able to enjoy yourself, and let loose. That is a vibe, right? So I define your ridiculous, nebulous words, right? But you guys can't. When you're the ones using it. I'll tell you why, because I understand who. So this.
The vibe. There's good conversation because you're smart and you can articulate. You know what I'm saying? A conversation. That's the vibe.
Don't you like the energy? What's that mean?
You got money. We're in a nice. You know what I'm saying? Nice, cozy, rich mansion. You know what I'm saying? The vibe. I'm saying the money that my hard work has gone to paying for this mansion, this cozy atmosphere, the vibe.
Not a weirdo, not a weirdo. I feel safe around him. He's socially proven by other individuals and myself. Other people come up to me and say, oh, yeah, what? He's not a weirdo. That's what it means when women say vibe or good energy. But it took me years to figure this shit out because women aren't straight by me. So I have to become a man, get rejected, get a couple of talking to you guys to figure out what the hell you guys actually mean and believe. But here's the
The vibe. He's actually not weird or uncomfortable around women because he's around like a lot of women. He's around women, so like he conversates with women. He knows how to. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe.
I have to figure shit out. You guys don't.
What is the most painful thing anyone has ever said to you? Someone once said to me, who was like my best friend, that he would love to love me if he didn't love his girlfriend so much. Oh yeah, like in that moment I was absolutely befuddled, stupefied. What?
Why, man? Did you think that he actually wanted to be a
Girl, you want to be my second girlfriend? Would have been how that conversation would have went.
friend? Men have nothing to gain from being friends with a woman. Now I understand if you're friends
My girlfriend ain't got nothing to do with this. You want to be the second or third?
from when you were kids, or you're friends because you work in the same place. But other than that, men have nothing to gain from being friends with a woman.
We're not friends. He sucks. We're in a relationship like that. He's first off.
If you feel like a woman is friend zoning you, just burn that bridge. One thing about a Cancer, we love burning bridges. So you know what I'm saying? As soon as you see yourself going down the path of, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to walk that path. You gotta burn a bridge. Just go, you know what I'm saying, from 0 to 100. Just throw the, you know what I'm saying, shoot your shot. The buzzer beater.
That was it. Why was that painful for you? I was.
When you list on
When you stop and start the commercial, the video too much, they wanna put a commercial in there. Oh, you like this part? Yeah, we like Sky Vodka. Sky Vodka is the official vodka of Philly Phil. You won't catch me drinking anything else.
She was so delusional in thinking that the guy wanted to be her friend just because of her brilliant personality. That's why she has a nose ring. Because she has
Nah, I don't give a F about that personality. I can tell you it's not that.
a very good personality.
Looking forward to making more meaningful friendships and relationships in college. I felt that I met someone
What that mouth do?
who I actually was compatible with on an intellectual level to then have this happen.
Does the mouth do the walk walk? Does the mouth do the nasty sounds?
I don't know if you can see on the video, guys. Can you see
Nasty noises?
the glasses? Let me just put the picture up so you can see the glasses. Okay, guys, so now you can see the glasses. Just from the glasses, guys, you can understand what kind of a woman she is. Nose ring, those kinds of glasses. And she actually thought that that guy wanted to be
The nose ring tell me everything I need to know about her.
friends with her just
I won't be dating her.
because of her personality. We're just going to skip this video because it's very stupid.
What are the things you'll be thinking about in terms of seduction? Because one of the central things I need to understand is you said that pickup artist community land is what actually leads to the outcome. Because if I was to ask a woman, hey, how can I become more attracted to a woman? I guess what she might say to me is, be nice, be,
Yourself.
you know, I don't know.
I've asked that question to so many women in my life, and I've never gotten a good answer because that's almost always
Because women don't actually know what they want. They say they want one thing, but then you see they're attracted to something different. Oh, I want a nice guy, I want this, this personality, this. And then you watch, all of our exes weren't like that. All of them. All of our exes were the bad boy, were the chads, were the kinds of guys that just
You have to not give her F. You have to be able to replace her. She say no. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go on a date with you today. All right, that's fine. I'm going on a date with somebody else. Just as quick as that. The date was at 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, still got another girl lined up.
slept with her or cheated on her, and that's it.
the response is I want a kind man, I want a man who is I feel safe with, I want a man who is loving,
They want the guy that they can feel safe with. That's why they go after the guys that were in prison, of course.
and usually the guy in question is listening to that and be like, what the fuck's the problem? It's like, I'm kind of shit, like I don't get it, like I need to be kinder, and they start to lean into that even more. And I don't think that these women necessarily like
So you gotta be a murderer. Had that murderer vibe. Like you could just stop somebody's life. Like, oh, I like him. He's protected. That way you give him that protective vibes. I will shut everything down in here. Everything breathing will stop breathing. Ooh, I like that. Let me get your number. That should be your pickup line. It's like, yo, I don't know if I'm feeling the vibes in here. I might just everybody up in here. Why you so crazy? Give me a number. I need a new change of because my hmms are wet. And then she would like wring them out because they're wet. Her undergarments.
Lying to these men, but they're leaving out the most important part. One of my most popular YouTube videos is the part that women always leave out. That speaks exactly to this problem, which is that women do want those things that they list off when men ask them that question. They just want them from the men that they're attracted to.
And the guys that they're attracted to have certain traits, as I showed you in the previous video, that the nice guys don't have. The dark triad. I'm going to put it on screen. Just research it, guys.
They want the men they're attracted to be kind and to be loving and to be generous.
Whatever he put on the screen, those were probably the traits, and you should look it up.
And make them feel safe.
But what made them attractive in the first place wasn't those qualities. Was the dark triad that I've been talking about, guys.
But it's not like being kind and generous and making women feel safe is going to lead them to feeling attracted to you. And that's the part that women leave out.
I didn't learn until my 30s that you're not supposed to show up on a date completely authentic.
And why do you think that is, my guy? Because women don't want the actual truth. Women want to be lied to. Because women fall in love with what they hear.
Supposed to show them the version that you think they want you to be, but there's this mutual understanding that that's not.
No, I'm just be me. I ain't got time to do all that. It's like, I'm me. You can F with me or not.
Sustainable, but whatever you start with, it's going to degrade. So you might
The
as well
train is still a rolling, baby, with or without you.
start here and end up where you really are.
Oh, you getting off? This you'll stop? Toot toot.
Or where you really are, with the understanding of you might degrade, but no, this is who I will stay this the whole way.
Yeah.
So more like globally, like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. So, okay, I actually like that because you're so right. And I talk about that not so directly, but I talk about trajectory. I talk about like a woman wants to see you for who you can be and who you're going to be. So, for example,
So they're delusional, man. Because they don't accept reality. They
They're
fantasize
delusional.
about something that it's not there.
Okay, woman and man dynamics. They're attracted to the illusion. We're attracted to the reality. The woman in front of me today, this is what I'm attracted to. Hope she never changes. And if she does change, you know what I'm saying? We'll when we get there, we'll deal with it when we get there. Women, they want the delusion. Yeah, I know he works at whatever restaurant flipping fries, but he could be the next rapper. He could be a sports player, a movie person.
you're unemployed today, don't go there and be like, yeah, I don't have a job, it sucks. Go in there, I'm in between things, and I'm looking into a job in X, Y, and Z field, and one day I hope to do this, and then it's like actually kind of fun that you're unemployed.
So what you're saying now, by the way, I feel like I'm loving this, so I'm sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you back or leave negative comments. What you're saying
Is that women like to be lied to.
makes sense because that isn't what to show a woman. That's a perspective to have for yourself. That's not I'm a loser. It's I'm figuring it out.
Yeah.
So I do think that's a positive way of.
And I'm all about authenticity. If you want to give an authentic version of yourself, but the best version of yourself, and where
But the best version of yourself, the version you could be, it's not what you actually are at that moment in time. So you're lying. Can you see their logic? They have no logic. We're just going to skip this video.
Today I popped up by swiping on my girlfriend's.
I'm a bum smoking weed on the couch, eating cereal. You know what I'm saying? Accept me for what I am. You know what I'm saying? Pull up next to me, grab you a bowl, or keep it pushing.
phone, NSFW. So,
By the way, NSFW means not safe for work.
this happened a few days ago, and I'm still not sure I'm 100%
No, he's smoking. I mean, yeah, he's smoking and he's eating cereal, but he could be a neuroscientist. We just gotta go to the library and get some books.
She's totally right, but here it goes. I've been with my girlfriend for about a year, and I already know she's a life. She's perfect for me, we're perfect for each other. We're getting ready to move in with each other, and I want nothing more than to start a family with her and spend the rest of my life with her.
Okay.
We went on a short vacation last week, and when we returned, she gave me her phone to look at some photos from the trip. She went to the bathroom while I had her phone,
Books.
and as I was scrolling through the pictures, it kind of jumped to a period that was about a year and a half ago. If you have an
How
iPhone,
to be a neuroscience for dummies.
you know what I'm talking about. You scroll a little bit too fast, and all of a sudden you're back at the start of the photo album. It's annoying as hell. But some photos caught my eye. Some photos that I really shouldn't be seeing of her and a previous boyfriend.
I was playing it out in my head, like it was a movie in my head. That's why.
There she is, the love of my life, trying to get her
Like,
out.
you could probably recreate it with AI. What was going on in my head?
Biggest dick I've ever seen in my life. I've watched a lot. I've never seen a dick like this. I'm talking bigger
Oh,
than
what?
stacked on top of each other.
What are we talking
Longer and
about?
thicker. As far as I could tell, she was unable to get her teeth erect.
What the fuck?
My guy, why does she still have photos like that in her phone? With her ex? Why? Especially,
Yeah,
sex
bro.
photos. Why?
She got photos like that. It's a wrap, bro. It's over.
Yeah, that's a very big red flag. And you
Gotta
see
move
how she
on.
worded it, photos that I shouldn't see. Shouldn't
Go
have
find
seen.
you
Why, my
a
guy?
virgin,
Why
bro.
do you think that you shouldn't know everything what's in your girlfriend's phone? Why? Why do you think that's an invasion of privacy? It's not, my guy. You're just a simp. You're just weak.
I could see another thumbnail of her comparing the size of his dick and her forearm with a look of wonder and glee on her face.
Do you even know if that's her ex or that's just the guy that she was smashing? It's so stupid, I swear.
I closed the pictures and I acted like nothing has happened, but I cannot get these images out of my mind. I've never been self-conscious about my dick size. In fact, if you believe the stats, I'm significantly above average. But this is just destroying my self-esteem. We haven't had sex since. I can't concentrate on my work. I just wish I had never seen those damn pictures.
Yeah, like I'm not touching it either. Like she's ran through. Ooh, I get the ick.
So guys, here he was sad about seeing those pictures. Instead of being angry, why does she have those pictures on her phone? Can you see how simpish he is? Can you see his simp mentality? This is why I say nowadays men are weak, men are feminine. Because they are.
Oh my god. Two Coke cans?
Well, I'm 35, and the bar that I work at, there's all these like younger dudes, but they always hit on me, and I'm like, okay, well.
And I'm delusional in thinking they actually want a relationship with me when they actually just want sex, because women their age don't want to sleep with them. Yeah,
They should.
I'll let it, you know. Well, last weekend, it was like 2 days ago, these two guys, they invited me out. They're like, when you get off, like, just come bar hop with us. And I'm like, yeah, it was a Sunday. I was like, no, fuck it. Like, why not?
Why not?
They're 25. And so I go around with these two guys and just, like, walking the streets, playing pool, having a great time. And I could tell, like, one of them that I wasn't as attracted to, he was, like, kind of playing dibs on me.
Okay.
And
So annoying that happens. You're like, no,
yeah,
don't
and
blame it.
yeah, and then, like, but also, like, I'm probably, like, you guys are, like, 10 years younger than me. Like, I shouldn't, you know? And so then,
but she's 35, like.
and I get hungry. And, like, we have this place that has, like, the best fucking chicken tenders. And I'm like, I don't even really like chicken tenders, but, like,
Let's say it out there. Let's say it out
I
there.
know, I'm so weird. But, so we go, and I'm sitting in this, like, loungy area.
Like, she's 35, but she acts like she's 35.
Yeah, sandwiched between these two 25-year-olds. Just like shooting the shit. Like, it was so fun. Like, we had great conversation.
Yeah.
And then these chicken tenders came out. And
you're like, disgusting.
monsters.
Get them away from me.
No, they made me horny. Like,
Oh.
they were monster chicken tenders. Like, I put them in my hand, and I was, like, looking at one of the guys thinking, like, I'm like, I bet his dick is, like, this. Like, I literally was thinking that. And so then I, like...
I hope you appreciate the kind of videos that I have to go through, the kind of videos
Right.
that I have to go through daily, just to make videos for you guys.
We eat a
I think
chicken
my
tender. I'm
brain
like,
is
I'm gonna go
rotted.
home. Like, they walk me to my car. I pull out of the parking lot, and it's so dark, and I see this, like, figure walking, like, waving me down, and it's the hotter one.
Fantastic.
And so I roll my window down, and I'm like, yes. And he's like, so he, like, leans into my car window. It was so hot. And he was like, so let's say he goes home. Like, where does that put you? I was like, that's not gonna put me with you. Like, I'll come over. And he was like, all right, bet. And so his friend left, and then I went up with him. We ended up hooking up. Like, it was fucking great.
Hell
And,
yeah.
like, that was it. Like, I'm just like, you know what? I had a fun night.
Okay, another story where Chad wins. So that's what I took from that.
I had chicken.
Can you see the expression on the
She smashed the Chad. Was she on a date with the other dude? I don't know. I thought, okay, so my summarization, she got called to hang out with two guys that were her friends. I'm thinking this is like a friendly thing. I don't know. Was it a date? Because, you know what I'm saying, that would make this story effed up if she was dating the ugly, if you could say that on here, the less attractive guy. I don't know. All these buzzwords.
She wished she had the same encounter. She wished.
Tenders. I got an orgasm. Like, it was wonderful.
You girls make me so proud.
Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
That was brain rot. Like, what was we supposed to get from that? I feel like I got stupider. I did, because I can't even spell the next creator now. Method speech to text. Okay, I don't remember nothing from that video. Would I have taken a note on anything? No. I remember the title of the video was about single moms. Okay, I remember that. Okay. Okay. 3 videos are pulling up on my feed. I don't know if YouTube changed up the format, but we still gonna go 4 videos. I'm still gonna say 4 videos. These men have basketballs of steel versus the bear. Okay, so probably a compilation of men and bear encounters. Okay, nothing to do with relationship fights. Nothing to do with nothing to do with relationship advice. Women are crying online because men refuse to date them, single and lonely. Sounds interesting. Interesting. Has more relationship percentage than 0. Currently beating out the bear. If you're following along and you know what game we're playing. The exact moment a marriage is ruined. The way I read it, it looked like the exact moment a marriage is refunded. Like what? The exact moment a marriage is ruined beyond repair. And in the caption of the video it says he knew. Okay, so he probably knew she was cheating. Misandrists are furious. Men won't date them. Okay, 2 of these videos have with 1,000% chance. Very good videos. The exact moment the marriage is ruined, give it a 20% chance. All right, which videos are we gonna pick? Place your bets. Get your answers in. Today's video pick is brought to you by Sky Vodka. The cool, crisp taste. Refreshing. You could flip a coin. You might guess right. If you'd have chose misandrous or furious, men won't date them. We're locked in. We're locked in slowly. Each and every video, we're getting there. On the same wavelength. So I guess how you play the game, you know what I'm saying? Take a hit. If you got it right, you know what I'm saying? Pack the bong, the bowls. Smoke some green if you got it right. And take a shot if you get it wrong.
I pause. I was red. T-red. You guys like T-red? Just covering more.
You guys are so lucky. You guys do not understand. So I'm 25, right? I'm sitting here and I'm having
They look very similar to each other. One's like a 304 version of the other.
Nope, Ross, I'm having to sit here and go out and do things I don't want to do.
Anyway, so we got some pleasant people to get through today. Now, she says she's forced to have a roster, right? And she's forced to be in this hookup culture, which,
I'm forced to be a 304.
this is not workforce here. Now, what's interesting is
Yeah, a man's putting a gun to her head and like, yeah, you better be out there on the streets.
I see this common denominator amongst a lot of women on social media, which is where they'll complain that they can't find someone, but in doing that, they'll act like the victim, like it's all the men's fault, right? But as they continue talking, they go on and on because there's nobody there to stop them. The man hate it just slips out.
I don't want a roster. I don't want to go out and date. I don't like this hookup culture. I don't like any of it. But I feel like I don't have a choice. Men, you guys just get to sit there. You guys can go wait until you're in your 30s. You're almost 40. And you can just go get with a girl that we're 20.
Yeah, they just think we just wait until we're 30 and 40 and all of a sudden all the women just throw themselves out.
Yeah, all that time we're like building ourselves up, our muscles, our money, our mind frame.
No, we didn't build ourselves or become man of means or even take care of our health and our looks. We're probably not going to get women like that.
Live a normal life. Girls don't have
We're looks maxing.
I'm sitting here at 25. having to figure out how to stand back in the street. So I can figure out so 10 years down the line, I'm not sitting there single still with my daughter being an only child.
Okay, so there's already obviously a lot wrong here, right?
And she's a single mom. Red flag.
I mean, first of all, she's pointing to the backseat of her car, which I'm assuming her daughter is in the car with her. Well,
While she's mentally breaking down on the internet.
she's here crashing out on social media and posting this. So not only did she just advertise that she's not a very good mother by doing this, but she also advertised that she has kids from previous marriages, right? Other men. So those two things are not going to help your case at all, lady.
Previous marriages. Who said she was married? It's given one night stand and an accident.
These are not very good selling points. And that's also how she said.
One night stand and an accident. A one night stand and an accident. That video popped in my head.
That she has no choice but to build a roster and to be involved in hookup culture. Yeah, lady, you do absolutely have a choice not to do those things. Quit being a little victim. And notice how she makes
I
it
was hoping she was like, quit being a little bitch, but it's okay, Red. I'd rather you not cuss anyways.
sound like it's all the men's fault, right? But at the end of the video there, she
One shot of vodka and the condom broke. One shot of vodka and the condom broke.
really mentions that she's picking out men like she's picking out clothes from a magazine. You know, for
I
men,
had one mixed drink and the rub slipped.
men did the same thing, and he said that he would be accused of objectifying women, and he'd get roasted for it, right? But you know, when women say things like this, it seems to fly. I mean, you think you can just shop for men the way you shop for clothes, and then you get upset when you go to the store and only to see that they're sold out, or that they're not carrying what you want anymore. Okay, now this next one was a little bit hard for me to get through, but maybe you'll have an easier time.
They're all hard for me to get through.
Like, I want the heart.
Why are they always eating? It's like they're putting on makeup, eating, or driving. Those are the three main things of women recording themselves.
That's all they do, apparently.
It's true.
We got 'em.
Like, I hate men for nature, I hate bullshit. Like,
You sure about that? You sure about that?
true, but I don't know any good men. I really don't. Like, family, friends, you all suck. And I'm not trying to attack you. This post, this is different. I hope this reaches a lot of people. I hope this doesn't flop. I want to know, does anybody know a good man? Like, do they exist?
Yeah, I know plenty of them. They're in my inner circle.
I can only see.
It's like, that's what I was thinking, like, yeah, like, that could be her reality. Like, she just in, like, a circle of bad people. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's a bad person. Everybody she knows is a bad person. Like, yeah, that's a possibility. A lot of people in the world. Not everybody's going to be good.
From personal experience, it seems like after a certain amount of time, whether it takes 4 days or 4 decades, they all end up being like sort of the same level of like completely disappointing and disgusting. And all my videos are like I know why. It's because of the patriarchy. I know why it's so common to find a piece of shit man. But my question is like, do good ones exist? Like for real, I want the truth. Don't be like, oh no, they don't. If you know one, please explain who he is and why he's actually a good man.
A lot of them exist. They're all just invisible to women. Women do not see them. They only see the chads. Women are like blind to 99% of men. They only see the 1% of toxic, bad person, bad man.
They'll be like, he always eats out the garbage for me. Like, no.
Gosh, what is with all these victim sympathy seekers on the internet? So anyway, she just sounds like
I just can't think of anything that men do that is good, huh?
a complete puppet, right? She just took the same indoctrination that all these other girls have and just decided to accept it, right? But, you know, a girl like this, she goes out looking for a man. But because she already has this fixed idea, you know, all men bad,
Yep.
that's all she's gonna get.
Actually, I want to change my first take because I just came up with that thought. It's like, oh, yeah, maybe she just doesn't see the good men. Maybe that's the thing. Okay.
That's what she's really going to find. You know, she's not really seeing reality, she just sees bad men. I mean, that's why you see, you know, when men try to help these women, they go crazy, right? Because to them, you know, men are bad. So the fact that he's helping her she just sees it as a bad action because they can't really differentiate between bad man or good man. Anyway,
Yeah, because all in their head is all men bad. Like, she is actually very correct on this. Like, this actually triggered something in my brain. Like, oh yeah, because they're such man haters and they've been instilled with man hating ideas, how can they ever like men? Every time they talk to men, they automatically have this hate. They can't figure out anything that's good about men.
good man.
You know what I'm saying? Once she crosses the line into like a man hater, like I can never date her. Like she, you know what I'm saying? Even if she goes back, it's like she can't go back.
Anyway, lady, I'll give you the truth, right? Whether you like it or
Like,
not.
that'll always be there.
It's not the men. Most men don't suck.
It's you.
It's 100% you and who you're choosing. If you took out the nose ring, knocked off this victim mentality, start thinking for yourself, and stop listening to all these crazies online.
I love this. I love T-Red. Like, it's just literally basic advice. Like, women don't even get this from other women. This very basic advice of maybe not listen to the internet too much and do a little bit of things.
Do a little bit of Sky vodka. If it ain't Sky, you ain't getting high, pal. I'm drinking Sky and I'm flying high.
To improve yourself.
Things might work out a little better for you.
Might.
Please have a man slowly explain to me why you all suck so much. I can honestly sit here and say, as a 34-year-old woman, I've not met one goddamn good man. So please someone explain to me why that is. It can't be a...
Like, for as much as bad women are out there, I can honestly say I've met plenty of good women. Yeah, I've also met plenty of horrible ones, but I've also met plenty of good ones.
Coincidence? I've never had a good male figure in my life, and I've never had a man treat me right romantically. I've never even had a good male friend. So someone sit here and tell me what the is wrong with y'all.
Okay, first of all I saw was nose rings. And second of all, are you actually hearing yourself talk right now? Is it all the men, or is it more than likely the one individual? With these types of women, it's always...
Or the 4 ninjas that you dated. Is it the 4 guys that you dated, or all of men?
Poor little me, I'm the victim, all men suck, without actually seeing, what you might be doing. And also in those 34 years, if you haven't run into one good man, then you are definitely the problem.
Correct.
I literally sit here and I think how cooked I am in the dating scene. How I literally just have absolutely no interest for any man whatsoever. Like, the actual definition of a man hater right here. I don't give any man the time of day. I don't go on dates. I don't
mind coming on the internet complaining.
Okay, but I see face full of makeup. It's very light makeup, I'll give her that. Maybe eyelashes and fingernails. But she don't want men. She doing all that to attract a man for.
About men. Like,
I text back. I don't DM back. I don't have dating apps. I literally just live my little life being single and being by myself. And I'm just sitting here and thinking, like, am I ever gonna have a family? Like, am I ever?
but you hate men. How can you hate men and then ask the question, when am I gonna have a family? Maybe change your man-hating ways.
Maybe a relationship again. And, like, I obviously yearn for it. Like, I wish I had a person. I wish I was in a relationship. I wish I had somebody to lay my head next to every single night and to, like,
but you hate men.
Like, how does a man hater I love? How does a man hater get in a relationship? And I'm not looking for it. I
You
really
don't.
don't.
Women are so damn cooked. Man haters are just yearning for men still. I'm back to decentered men.
But if I don't even entertain a single man, I could think he's the finest man alive. I would think he's so sexy. I'll be like, wow, he's so hot. And I still will not text him back. Because I just don't have that energy. I just can't spare to get my heart broken again. And just in second mode where I'm like, yuck. And it's so bad. I walk down the street, I see people holding hands and being happy in relationships, and I'm like,
Why don't you just go date the women? Oh, right, there's also the bear.
Yeah, go date the bear.
what is my turn?
There's a bear in the woods
Anyway,
waiting
if
for
you're
you.
Sanders, you're just going to have to be alone because you're just not going to do well in the relationship.
No.
Now, it is an interesting phenomenon to see, right? Because, on one hand, they hate men, but women are still women, right? They still thrive on attention. And so even the greatest man haters thrive on it to a certain degree.
It's
So
just
they
crazy.
still want a relationship even though they don't really care about the men, they just want the attention. Anyway, so can Sanders find love?
I don't know. I don't know. They got that one dating coach for Sanders that is
Maybe she's like a fake misandress. It's like she says this stuff, but she doesn't believe what she's saying.
engaged now, so maybe, I guess.
So if she did, she's going to get divorced in, a few years, take out the stuff and, run away. Because if she does end up with someone, it's more than likely going to be just to use his resources and nothing else.
No, shout out to T-Red. Just an honest take from an honest, normal, regular woman. She doesn't seem like she was for the streets. It doesn't seem like she's, like, super highly educated, that is, like, super feminist that way. She just seems like a normal girl talking about normal, regular relationships that she sees probably a lot of her friends go through and just is mind blown at the decisions they make. Please subscribe, comment down below. We appreciate that. Enjoy next time.
Alright, so my take on the video, I don't remember a certain part. Don't really remember the video, but I remember, like, the gist of it, kind of what they were talking about. And my thoughts is, like, once she crosses that misandrous line, there's no turning back. Just wouldn't deal with those kind of women. Not even for a fun one night, because, you know what I'm saying, there could be a little slip up. Unless she's neutered or something. She'd have to be neutered. But it's the Philly Phil Twitch Show, Philly Phil Twitch Show, Philly Phil Twitch Show. I'm Philly Phil. This is a Twitch show. I just remembered that my timing's a little bit off, so we still got time.
get spec.
So 1,000% could mean like, hey, even if we watch the first video, we could still watch this video as the backup video.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Rhett, and today for Modern Women Archives and Reviews.
Crying on my TikTok is my thing, but I've been crying on the internet for like 10 years.
We know it's a very woman thing to be crying on the internet.
I think don't know how to explain to people. I'm like not ripped up over the fact that like I am single because I'm like.
And she's in her core, so that's like another one of them destinations that women be. What was it, eating or whatever they said in the last video? Already forgot. I remember that part from the last video.
Alone. I'm ripped up over the fact that like I've been single for like 3 years basically, and like I've been on 2 dates. Nobody ever asked me out on dates. No one ever approached me. I don't go to bars. I don't know how to meet people. I hate dating apps. I just feel like I'm checking out on there. All men do is listen to me about my tattoos.
Yeah, you have a lot of them.
And I just don't like how do you meet people like decent people like I'm just.
Sounds to me like she need to learn how to shoot her shot. She need to carry around a little pickup line or something.
I'm tired.
You were supposed to be a decent person yourself as you were growing up and, you know, becoming a...
Approach somebody like, baby, are your legs tired because you've been running through my mind all day.
You're an adult. That's how you meet other decent people. But you didn't choose that path, and no one sees you as decent anymore because you didn't choose the path.
Of like the internet and like dating apps, and I'm sober. I don't go to bars like that. And I just like I don't know. It just some days it is worse than others. I just never thought I would be like this alone at 30. I thought I'd be married by now.
So that's what it is. You're 30. That's why. We can smell it on a woman.
Again, people are like wondering why they are in the boat that they're in. It's because of the life choices you made.
She has been crying on the internet for 10 years, treating the digital world as her personal therapy couch, and she's genuinely shocked that she's 30 and alone. She rejects dating apps because she feels objectified by messages about her tattoos, but she refuses to go to real-world venues like bars because she's sober. She has completely engineered her own isolation, trapping herself in a digital room where her only real relationship is with her front-facing camera. High-value, emotionally grounded men don't look for partners by scrolling through 10 years of public crime videos. By broadcasting her emotional instability for a decade, while
Run! DMC! You know she's broke. Not only that she's crazy, but you know.
refusing to participate in actual human environments, she has effectively filtered out every stable man she claims to be looking for, leaving her completely stranded in the desert of her own making.
I want to thank today's video sponsor, Anson Milton.
Oh, we can't do sponsors. Sky Vodka. We want to thank Sky Vodka.
At least he is attractive and persistent and shows up 20%.
I always watch his commercial ads off air though. I support him.
At the time, I don't understand
Just look at women settling. Right? Settling for the Chad that barely gives them 20% of interest.
people out there who, I mean, what do you mean that you've been married 3 times? Where are you finding 3 people to marry? I mean, even if you just pick the most basic men, I don't get it. I will admit that I'm picky. I am. And I have a high bar. That's not because I'm like, with my standards or whatever. It's because I'm not attracted to anybody that doesn't meet those standards. I can't help it. I'm not accepting anybody less because there's no point being in a relationship with somebody who I'm not attracted to. That's a friend. I have lots of friends who I probably enjoy more than a man. So, I mean, really, there isn't a way to lower the bar.
So it's your fault. Again, you're not attracted. You this, you that. So it's you the problem.
Ineffective.
There it is. We got to the bottom of it. She's the problem. Catch you Thursday. I'll take some notes. Oh, we're still... My timing was way off. So we got another minute, chat. Yeah, 1 minute. Okay. We still got a minute.
Relationship way. I guess there is actually. If you just want money out of a relationship, if you're looking for stuff, then that can work. I'm not looking for money or stuff, so I don't have to do that. I don't want to do that. But I am beginning to think like, oh my god, somebody who shows up 20% of the time is better than most of these dickheads.
Look at how her brain tries to rationalise lowering her standards. She claims she has a high bar, based entirely on superficial attraction, but now she's openly contemplating letting a guy back into her life who puts in a failing grade of effort simply because he's attractive and shows up 1/5
Chad just gets to chat around.
of the time. This is what happens when a woman prioritises pure physical validation over actual character. She ends up starving for consistency, yet terrified of being alone, chasing a top-tier aesthetic while realising that the men who possess it have absolutely no incentive to give her 100% of their time.
She's not worthy. I mean, she's...
I wouldn't give her any more time. She's past her prime. Sheesh, my timing is off, chat.
Still entertaining him for the 20%. Why would he need to do more? That's the bare minimum he needs to do.
There you go, magnificent.
So I just saw a girl post on social media, sorry, no voice, about how she had the best first date, but she was put off because the guy brought her flowers. And I'm thinking, wow, that's so thoughtful, that's so sweet.
And now you kind of see why men don't want to deal with women or buy you guys flowers.
What a great way to start this potential
It's
relationship.
like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't.